What is up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new video in which video we will discuss the plans that Barcelona have about buying Philippe Coutinho in the January transfer window for £120 million. What do you think about this news? Do you think that Liverpool should sell Coutinho at that price or at any price in fact? Or should we just say no to Barcelona? I'm really sick and fed up of Barcelona going into the media and spouting absolute rubbish, absolute garbage about trying to buy Coutinho when Liverpool have said from the first day onwards that Liverpool won't sell Coutinho at any price. Barcelona shouldn't even bother trying to negotiate. Liverpool didn't even sit down with Barcelona once in the summer to actually talk about the transfer because they were just not interested, and I'm very happy that Jurgen Klopp and the owners took this position. But now Barcelona are trying these tactics again, and I think Coutinho's head could be turned again, which could be really detrimental for Liverpool, because now more than ever we need Coutinho at his best, with Sadio Mane out injured for 6 weeks. By the way, I apologize for the lack of career mode videos. I'm actually packing my house because I'm moving to a bigger flat on Saturday, so the next few days in terms of uploads could be a little bit hectic, but I will try to get back on the career mode videos as soon as possible. So thank you for your patience and stay tuned, because at my new house I will do a house tour and a lot more videos coming your way. So Barca director Albert Soler has claimed that Liverpool attempted to broker a €200 million sale on deadline day, which frankly I just don't believe. I think that's a flat out lie, but it looks like that Barcelona didn't pay that price, which that could be like £175 million or something like that. And it looks like that reports this week came out that Soler would step away from footballing duties at Barcelona. And actually speaking at the news conference to announce Barcelona's latest financial results, Grau, who is another Barcelona chief executive, insisted a move for Coutinho was still on the agenda. And I want to read the quotes of this guy because I think it's very interesting, and I would love to hear your opinion. So leave a comment right now. What do you think about this? And he's coming out in a press conference saying this, and I quote, "We are ready for buying Coutinho in the winter market or any player the technical staff requests." But he mentioned Coutinho specifically by name, which is not a coincidence. I don't believe that for a second. He also said, and I quote, "But it is important to adjust ourselves, so if there has to be arrivals, there must be exits as well." Grau announced Barcelona's income to have reached €708 million for last season, with a record budget of €897 million in place for this season. Of course, Neymar's world record transfer to Paris Saint-Germain for €222 million also, you know, increased the budget of Barcelona. So they certainly have the money to pay £120 million for Coutinho, but even at that price I don't think Liverpool should sell Coutinho, especially now that, you know, we are actually, you know, trying to actually finish in the top 4, and getting in the Champions League could be worth like more than half of Coutinho's transfer price, and that definitely in the winter transfer window we won't be able to replace Coutinho, so we shouldn't sell one of our best players. I think Coutinho is the best player alongside Mane at Liverpool right now. And also this sporting director said, "We must forget about the price paid for Neymar last summer. After taxes we received about €188 million in income, and yeah, that means that they have actually money to burn in their coffers." But I have a very bad feeling about this, because you know, if Barcelona want a Brazilian player, sooner or later they will get it. And Coutinho definitely wanted to go to Barcelona in summer. Him faking a back injury and all these shenanigans, him coming out in the media saying stuff, him handing in the transfer request, everything points to the direction that his head was turned by Barcelona in the summer, which is a worry, because now his head might be turned again, and if he is not 100% focused on the Liverpool games, and we have some huge games coming up, Manchester United at home, and then Maribor away, which is also a must-win game in the Champions League, and then Tottenham away. So 3 games which could shape Liverpool's season, and if Coutinho is not on 100%, that might be the difference between Liverpool winning or drawing or maybe even losing. I don't even want to think about Liverpool losing to Man United at home, but sadly that's a possibility. But the Independent is reporting that Liverpool are holding firm on their, you know, status and saying that they are refusing to enter any negotiations with Barcelona, which is of course very good to hear. And I really encourage Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool, not that they will watch this video, but I really encourage them to actually be with the same approach, with the same attitude that they were in this summer, that they don't even sit down with Barcelona, because as soon as you sit down with Barcelona, Coutinho can feel that Liverpool are willing to listen to offers, and there is a chance that he could go to his dream club Barcelona. Sooner or later, let's be honest, Coutinho will leave Liverpool. He's not from Liverpool, so he doesn't have the same connection to the club as a person like Steven Gerrard does. But what Liverpool needs to do is actually try their best to finish as high up in the Premier League as possible, which I think we should be aiming for 3rd or 4th place at the moment. I don't think we have the strength in depth, and we have the defense. Certainly we don't have the defense to challenge for the title, so the best finish that Liverpool can hope for is actually, I think, 3rd or maybe 4th place. But of course feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. But what Liverpool must try to do is finish as high as possible, and also to scout players all over the world to find a long-term replacement for Philippe Coutinho. And Naby Keita coming in next summer is also a very good thing, but we need more. We need a lot more. We need a new centre-back. We need, in my opinion, a new defensive midfielder, or maybe a midfielder who is not necessarily a defensive midfielder, but a creative playmaker. And also, in my opinion, we need a good out-and-out striker who can finish better than Firmino. Nothing wrong with Firmino, he's a great player, he has brilliant attitude, his high pressing is always very useful, very good, and Jurgen Klopp loves him. But if you look at other top teams, and I talked about this in previous videos, they all have a striker who can score 20 goals, 25 goals in the Premier League. However, Firmino can only get you between 10 and 15 goals. And that's just not good enough. Sometimes you just need a striker who can take his only big chance in the game and score from it. And Firmino, he certainly is a good finisher, but he's not on the level of Morata or Lukaku or Lacazette or players like that. Or Aguero certainly is not on the level of Aguero. So that's the kind of player. And if I was Jurgen Klopp, I would go all out for Aubameyang. I think Liverpool have the money to sign him, and if Aubameyang fires Liverpool to the league title, then Jurgen Klopp, Aubameyang and the whole Liverpool squad will go down into Anfield Foco, into legend, and you cannot put a monetary value on that. It's more valuable than Aubameyang's maybe £80 million transfer fee. And certainly if Liverpool sell Coutinho next summer for 120 million, we can definitely afford Aubameyang next summer. So I think that's the kind of player that Liverpool should target if we are serious about not just balancing the books and running the football club as a business, but actually going for trophies and going hard for trophies. Look at the other teams, what kind of transfers they made, especially the Manchester clubs, Chelsea. These clubs, I know that they have more money than Liverpool, but Liverpool missed the trick by not signing a centre-back. Honestly, even the Ajax player who signed for Tottenham, Davinson Sanchez or something like that, his name is, I'm not sure. Even he looks like a really good prospect who could have helped Liverpool this season, and he went to Tottenham pretty late in the transfer window, so it's not like that Liverpool wouldn't be able to accommodate him in the defense, because Matip or Lovren gets injured from time to time, and he would have definitely played some games. And that could have been a long-term investment for Liverpool. And I think if we went for him in July, we would have been able to sign him, because he was there, he was available. Tottenham went for him in the second part of August, if I'm not mistaken. So those are my views about Coutinho. I really hope that Liverpool dig their heels in and just don't sell him in the January transfer window. And if there is a possibility, let's not sell him in the summer. But if Liverpool don't make the top 4, we have no chance in hell of keeping Coutinho, and then I will be very worried, because the likes of Mane, the likes of Firmino, those kind of players could be subject of big bids from big Premier League clubs, and certainly from clubs abroad. And if Liverpool fail to finish in the top 4, that would be a huge backward step. So I really hope that Jurgen Klopp can make it happen. Anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.